Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing today? It is another Tesco food shop, so hopefully you'll find this interesting. I know lots of you do enjoy watching this type of video. So I'm just back a few days ago from my Norwegian cruise through the fjords, which was amazing. And I've been away from home like almost 2 weeks. And prior to my cruise, I'd been visiting some friends and family as well. So yeah, it's like desperate need for a food shop. So before I went to Tesco today, I did check out the freezer, see what I had in there first of all, trying to sort of use up what I've got rather than always like buying more and more things and then sticking it in the freezer because then I've got too much. So in the freezer already, I have got some fish, I've got some sausages, mince, there was one burger, like 1/4 pounder. I've got like a chicken breaded fillet in there as well, a few chips, some potato waffles, that kind of like general thing as well. But I have got a few things in there which we'll be able to make for a meal. I'm about running out of all sorts in my store cupboards and things. So it's one of those shops where you kind of need to buy tea and coffee and things, and it bumps up the price. It was a 10% big shop this week as well, which is quite good. I have like the Tesco Club Card Plus, which I do pay that extra for. But part of that means I can get a 10% big shop twice a month, which is really good. What else? Yeah, so I haven't done a meal plan as such, but I had a quick look through, as I mentioned, just to see what I already had. So I'm already sort of starting to think what I want to get, but I kind of buy similar things every single week. I'm going to be starting to make a few changes, I think, to my shopping and sort of trying to make a few more from scratch things. I'll chat about that as we go through. For those of you that don't know me, I'm 54, live in the southwest of Scotland, moved here a couple of months ago. I've been on Mounjaro for the last 12 months. I'm in the maintenance phase of my weight loss journey now, which is great. I was calorie counting before that, but I no longer calorie count. I just kind of eat more mindfully, but nothing's off limits. I like to enjoy all my food, but I try and still eat healthy, just with a few treats thrown in here and there. Okay, so let's get this. So yeah, we spent in total today, shocker, like top line should have been £176.96, which is quite incredible. Altogether, I saved £35.08. So £19.12 of that was on promotions, and £15.77 was like my 10% big shop. So yeah, I mean, altogether I paid £141.88. Shocking, honestly, absolutely shocking. But there's that bit of my receipt there. I am a bit croaky. I've got a really sore throat. Since I've been back from a cruise, it was a bit croaky last week, and I'd lost my voice a little bit whilst away, and I just thought it's because I've been shouting, but I'm just starting to feel a bit unwell today. So let's rattle through this, get some food in the cupboard, in the fridge, and we'll be all good. So we have got, let's see, in no particular order. The first thing out is blends, actually. Just some prawn cocktail Seabrooks crisps. And I got some mini cheddars. These were on offer. It's the Red Leicester ones. So again, it's my 10% big shop, so it's quite good just to get a few extra things, shove them in the cupboard and keep them there. And these were reduced to 65p for 4 of these cracked wheat rolls. Now, they are to be used by today, so I'm just going to stick them in the freezer. But they look really nice. I've had them before, and they still feel really, really soft. So I thought, let's just pick them up, bob them in the freezer. So yeah, really nice. I've got some oat and barley bread. I really, really like this bread. It's the Tesco Finest one. It makes really good toast, really nice sandwiches. It's a good all-round bread. Each slice is 113 calories per slice, and it has 4 grams of protein per slice as well. So that's not bad. I have got a iceberg lettuce, again, just for sandwiches, little side salads, that type of thing. I've got some of this little like pasta bows. I had on my daily vlogs, I do daily vlogs, and spoiler alert for in today's vlog, which won't be up for another couple of days actually, I've decided to do recipe roulette again, right, rotating through all like my recipe books. Got loads of Slimming World books from years ago when I did Slimming World. So I use the Alexa just to randomly generate a number of book, and then I picked a recipe out of there. So I'm not going to show you what the recipe is, but it does involve this. Yeah, I just picked up. I could have used any pasta, but I thought just to try some different recipes and things like that. So I've got that for that. I've got some tomato puree. Didn't have any of their own today. So the cheapest puree here was £1.50. I just think that is so expensive. Got some little of these tiny bags. I like to split my chicken breasts and put them in individual bags and then stick them in the freezer. And then it's just really handy for like portions and things like that, just to like pull one out if I need one. I am going to be starting to, instead of like buying like the different flavoured chicken breasts to put in wraps and sandwiches and salads, I'm just going to start cooking my own in the air fryer ahead of time when I need it, and then putting that in a wrap instead. So obviously then I've cooked an actual proper chicken breast rather than getting the pre-cooked flavoured chickens off the deli. I like the pre-packed ones. So I thought I'd probably get a bit more protein in there, a little bit better, nice and fresh. And I'm never really that fond of like the pre-packed ones anyway. I always think they're a bit slimy and that, and they don't taste quite like proper chicken. So this will be better. So these are just to freeze my individual chicken breasts. Cheating again, I have got some crumble topping. Got this a couple of weeks ago. I made then a rhubarb crumble. So if I ever want to just stew, like make a little tiny bit, I can just make like a little tiny portion of crumble or something. It was really nice. And I know it's dead easy to do your own, but I might just like stew like one little stick or something, make like a little mini individual crumble or something, and you can have that. Just got some chestnut mushrooms, really handy just to add into like sauces, stews, that kind of thing. And these are for Glenn, frosted wheats, so much cheaper than the shredded wheat, like bite size. However, they do have like the sugar coating and things on them, but he quite likes them, and they're about £2 for a box or something. They're really cheap. For a 40 gram serving, it is 146 calories, 4 grams of protein, 3.6 grams of fibre. Got a honeydew melon. Glenn wanted this one. They're all right. I just find them a bit boring, but got a melon. Just some Abernethy biscuits. Just nice to have a little plain biscuits sometimes. These actually are surprisingly quite a lot of calories in them. 62 calories per biscuit. 0.8 grams of protein. But like 60 odd calories for one. This is what I mean. It's just about, it's quite good to be mindful, but you know, sometimes it's nice just to have a little biscuit. For my breakfast, I do like skyr or protein yogurts and things with fruit, granola, bits of honey, that type of stuff. So I've got some blueberries, excuse me. Oh dear, need to pause you. Sorry, I've just had a right coughing fit. I just feel like sometimes like I'm choking. It's so painful. It's like glass in my throat. It's really, really sore. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, my eyes are watering. So yeah, I've got some blueberries. They're just a real easy go-to. I enjoy them like on my yogurts and things, or in porridge, that sort of thing. I've picked up some brambles, aka blackberries. These were on club card deal. I think they may be £1.50. Oh, they smell so nice. I can't believe how expensive they are. When I had my allotment, literally, with brambles everywhere, and I used to just get punnets and punnets of these every week for free, because I'd just be picking them. So buying them for now, but I shall be keeping an eye out for any on the roadside and picking them. Foraging. And then I've got some strawberries as well. They start to look really nice. So those are my little breakfast berries. And that's one thing that I've sort of continued on from my weight loss journey. I really do enjoy like sort of yogurts, berries, granola. It's one of my favourite breakfasts now. Super easy, quick go-to, sort of grab and go. Got some nectarines. They look quite nice as well. I feel like they need to ripen up a little bit, but they'll soon ripen up. So that's that bag done. Next, bag. Got literally 4 carrier bags, that's it. It's just, food costs so much money now, doesn't it? For that recipe as well, I've got the pasta. Need some baby spinach. So I actually haven't bought spinach in the longest time. So I'll probably make I think maybe this week for my breakfast, there's a little change. Sometimes I might have some like wilted spinach omelette type situation going on. So got some spinach. That'd be a nice change. Just 3 bananas. I don't like them when they're super ripe. So I'd rather go like 2 or 3 times a week and like top up the bananas. But yeah, I've just got a couple of bananas. Some vine ripened tomatoes. Hopefully they'll start to become a bit more tasty again. I think these usually taste better than like just your standard tomatoes, and they usually smell really nice. She says, I actually can't smell them, but they're properly sealed. But yeah, seem nice enough. Got a cucumber, just basic salad stuff here. Radishes. I just fancied some asparagus. I haven't bought asparagus in ages. One of the starters I had on the cruise actually was some asparagus. I think it was wrapped in Parma ham and had like a bit of parmesan on the top. So I may even recreate that one day. But yeah, I just got some asparagus tips. I just thought, just fancied them, as I say, just for a little bit of a change. And then I've picked up a sweet potato. I saw something on board of lunch, I think. Now, what was it? So a sweet potato, something else. And I just thought, oh, that looks quite nice. And again, I've not had sweet potato in ages, so probably even just cube that and cook it in the air fryer as a bit of a change to go alongside a dish sometimes. But I just picked up one. I don't think Glenn's that fond on sweet potato, but that'll do me probably a couple of meals. Got some tender stem broccoli for a change as well. Again, I think this is for that recipe that I'm going to be making. So I've got that. I really like broccoli. It's one of my favourite vegetables. And then we've just got some easy peelers. They seem really big today. They look really nice. So some of those for some fruits. Some miniature potatoes. So just some baby new potatoes. Just nice to have. It's a nice change to mash. And then got some green beans. They look really nice as well. I'm like really looking forward to just eating well. To be fair, I've eaten pretty well on my cruise. But you know, you're just like not cooking anymore. You have like your food brought to you and things. Sometimes it's just nice just to get back in the kitchen and just get cooking and create some meals yourself. Got some celery just to put in with some sauces as well and things. And I think I might make some soup this week as well, especially whilst I'm feeling a bit poorly. It's just like maybe make a pot of soup tomorrow. But I've got some celery there. Got some peppers, again, just to pop in with some recipes. I think I've got like a Spanish chicken mix. Is it Spanish? Something like that in the cupboard already. And you need peppers in it, but yeah, that'd be nice. I might make like a little poke bowl one lunchtime as well. Needed some more onions. I've got some leeks just for soup. I'm not quite sure what soup I'm going to make yet. Probably just chop everything up and stick it in together. I wonder if I've got any lentils. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm really fancying like a really lovely bowl of soup. Picked up some carrots, so standard intake. And then just some Maris pipers. Again, just great all round potato that you can mash, bake, chip, whatever you want to do with it. Right, let's do the fridge and freezer. This is such a big one. So these are for Glenn. He's just got the gluten-free cherry, 0% fat, 0% sugar yogurts. I think they were on offer today. I've got some skyr. I really like this one actually. It's a 450 gram pot. It's fat free. Doesn't particularly taste very much. It's high protein though, so it's really good for your breakfast. And I've got this because I've been sent through some Survivor. It's a vanilla cream flavour. So this is on like, I think like half a scoop's about 3 calories. Excuse me. Got some water on standby. So normally I buy I've been buying flavoured yogurts and things recently. I'm going to pause you. Oh my goodness me, I need a cup of tea and sit down. Yeah, so more recently I've been buying like the flavoured protein yogurts, but throughout most of my weight loss journey, I actually was having like the plain skyr, and I don't like eating it by itself. I don't like the taste, and people couldn't get their head around it because I would buy it because I actually don't mind it with fruit, granola and honey. So, but what I want to do is I want to try this that I've been sent. So this will be in my vlog, just I'll show you. So I'm buying this so I can add a little bit of this in to try and flavour it. But you can flavour like your coffees as well, and different sorts, so yogurts, milks, all sorts of things. So I'm going to have a little bit of a play about with it. You can use it in baking and porridge and everything. So I'm going to give that a go with this. So yeah, the Graham's skyr is way cheaper than the other skyr, which the Arla is it, but they all taste the same, which is a bit sour. But as I said, they're great for breakfast. Loads of protein like these. So per 100 grams is only 65 calories and 12.2 grams of protein, and I would normally have like 150 grams. So you can see it's a really high protein thing to have at breakfast time. So it's honestly, it's great if you're on the weight loss journey. Picked up some hummus. It's a while since I had any, and I really fancy just like making like a bit of a picky pokey bowl. There's these like Tiffany plates that people are having, aren't they, at lunchtime and stuff. I don't like cottage cheese, but I thought I could maybe sort of make something similar with some hummus. I don't know. And I've got some wraps as well in the freezer. So it's just something different, keeping my lunch times interesting. These are my favourite yogurts at the minute, which I have at breakfast as well. So between this and the skyr, that'll see me through for 6 breakfasts. And these are the blueberry Danone Get Pro 15 grams of protein. Honestly, so delicious. These and the strawberry ones are nice, but the blueberry ones are just honestly so yummy. 86 calories per pot, and obviously 15 grams of protein. So really easy sort of grab and go breakfast, or for like a dessert, or with your lunch or whatever. And already measured out, you haven't got to sort of faff about with it. So, but they just honestly try them if you haven't. They're really, really nice and creamy. I've got some chorizo, and this is just for a recipe I'm going to be making this week as well. I really enjoy chorizo, it's nice. I could even have like a chicken and chorizo pasta. Or there's a thing I used to make, and I've not made it in ages. I'd kind of make a sauce, a bit like a Hunter's chicken sauce, but it was a bit more spicy, like just like tomatoey based. Then I'd slice the chicken breast and put some chorizo in it, and did I put some cheese in it? So I can't remember, and honestly it was so scrummy. I haven't made that in ages. This is for Glenn, and he's got, why has he got this? 0% fat natural yogurt. I honestly don't know why he's got that. I don't think he's gonna like it. I think he's, oh, I've remembered why. For me, is because I've got loads more rhubarb ready. I was just thinking, why has he got this? I don't think he knows what this tastes like. I honestly, I don't think he'll like it. But I think he wants me to stew him up some rhubarb, and then he's going to mix the rhubarb in with the natural yogurt. So you can give it a go, but if not, I'll be able to mix it in and make something with it, hopefully. I've got some of the Actimels. So these are 0% fat, 0% sugar. The raspberry flavoured ones, they're on Club Card deal this week. Well, they're like $2.50, I think, for 8. So got those just to sort of help with my gut health and things. Got a really big bag of home fries just for the freezer. Just handy to have in for those nights when you can't be bothered, you want a quick tea. So again, these are on offer on Club Card deal this week as well. And that's the 1.6 kilo big bag. These are for Glenn. He's just got some of his Arctic coffees. So the cafe lattes, they are pretty decent price actually. Nutritionally, not that much different just from like your regular milk. So per 100 mils, 53 calories, 3 grams of protein. So yeah, not too bad. Just obviously store it in the fridge. He really likes them. I quite enjoyed iced coffees on the cruise. But rather than me having these, I think what I'm going to do, because we have got like a little coffee machine, so I think I'm just going to get a glass, stick some ice in it, pour some semi-skim milk in, like do like a shot of coffee, pour that in, and I'm going to try that. And that actually might be quite nice without a private, like that vanilla flavour stuff. Just pop that in. That might make it like an iced vanilla latte, maybe. We'll give it a go and see. Just got some of the Tesco Finest coleslaw, just for salads and sandwiches and things. So for a sixth of a pack, so 50 grams is 118 calories. I really like the Morrison's, like the best. What is it? Be good. What's the Morrison's one? But anyway, it's, sorry, the reduced fat one, whatever the Morrison's reduced fat one is, it is super creamy and it tastes really indulgent, but it's like so much lower in calories. But I don't have a Morrison's here. I don't really like the reduced fat Tesco one, so I'm just going for the Finest. It's all about balance. You know, I'm good in some places. It's not going to kill me having a few extra calories. It's absolutely fine. Everything in moderation. So I've got some of that. I've picked up some cheese, just that we're nearly out of cheddar. This is a really nice flavoured cheese. It's the Galloway Mature. Really lovely. And yeah, just scrum. That'll last a little while. Glenn does enjoy a cheese and beetroot sandwich, mind. Cold meats, I've just picked up some dry cured ham and also some roast chicken breast. So that's going to do for lunchtime for sandwiches. Quite a good way. You get quite a bit of protein actually in these. You wouldn't think so, but you do. So for the ham, one slice is only 35 calories and you get 5.9 grams of protein. So if you think if you've got 2 slices of bread and a slice of ham in there, you're already getting like about 16 grams of protein before you even add anything else in there as well. Then the chicken breast, each slice of this is 40 calories and 8.2 grams of protein, so a lot more protein. So if you're just wanting a sandwich, not sure what to have in it, trying to increase your protein amount, maybe go for the chicken rather than the ham, or just mix it up and enjoy what you eat. So I've got some bacon. This looks quite lean, so it looks nice. This is the smoked back bacon. I prefer the 10 rashers. I don't like really thick bacon, so this is good. Also needed for that recipe that I'm going to be doing. Can you tell what I'm making yet? Let me know if you know. So yeah, so far there's going to be pasta, the spinach. What else did I buy? 10% broccoli. This. Not sure if I bought anything else for it. Was it chorizo? I'm making that up. It wasn't chorizo. But anyway, we will see when I make it, if I can remember. Got another block of butter. Nearly out of butter. I prefer butter to Marge. Don't use very much of it. It'll last me ages. Got some lean diced Scotch beef. I'll probably make just like a beef casserole stew type thing. I think this was on Club Caddill. I'm pretty sure the Scotch beef, or the lean diced beef, was on offer. Again, lots of protein in there, really yummy. I've got lots of semi-skimmed milk. Good grief, there's food everywhere. And then I got 2 packs of chicken breast. So these are the 950 gram packs, I think. Yeah, so I got this one first of all, which has got like 4 really big breasts in. I thought that would do for our dinners. And then this one is still the same thing. Obviously, like, they're just exactly the same, 950 grams. But as you can see, these ones are much smaller breasts. So I thought it was quite good. So just like look through, because sometimes you'll only get ones with 3 chicken breasts in. Other times you can have loads of like smaller breasts like this. So I thought this would be really good for when I wanted to cook some up, just like for making wraps and sandwiches and things, or with a salad for like lunchtime maybe. But then equally, they'll be fine if you're just going to chop them up anyway and pop them in a curry or make your own nuggets or whatever. So rather than having like the massive breasts there, I've got this. So yeah, just a bit of a, just I'll show you like the difference between the packs. So do like have a little look through and just get what suits your needs the best. Right, final bag. It's a bit of a mishmash. This is really heavy, so I'm just going to lay it on the floor so excuse me. So I normally get my eggs from the pub. There's a lady that brings them in, the fresh, like her chickens lay them, but not been down to the pub yet since I've been back. So I've just picked up some eggs just to keep me going, and then I'll go back to buying the eggs from her. But I always buy free range eggs anyway. But obviously these are nowhere near as good as the ones that she brings in, but I've got them for now. I needed some more tea bags. I've got Yorkshire Gold. It is never on offer in Tesco. It's so expensive. Well, it's on offer very rarely, but I do love it. So it's one of those things. Sometimes I save, sometimes I buy on brand. Other times if it's something I really love, I'll just buy that. And then Glenn needed some coffee, and he likes the Dow Egberts decaf, so got some of that. And again, I don't think it was on offer, but we did have the 10% big shop deal, so it kind of knocks a little bit off it anyway. Beetroot for Glenn for his cheese and beetroot sandwiches. So Baxter's sliced beetroot. I'm not a massive fan of beetroot. Got some shampoo and conditioner. This was like £2 each. So I've got the Herbal Essences Dazzle Shine. So I thought, I've not had this for so long, so I thought I'd give that a little go. Back onto the food. I've got some timeouts because you can't go all week without a little bit of a chocolate treat now and again. So I don't eat a chocolate biscuit every day at all now. I used to, like before, but I still like to have them in there. So if I fancy one, I can just have a bit. And like the wafer biscuits, I really love like a chocolate wafer. So these are 94 calories each, which isn't bad. 0.9 grams of protein, so not really a lot of protein or anything else, but you know, it's just a nice little sweet treat. These are for Glenn, just a little go-ahead fruit slices. I'd rather have one of these. You have a pack of these, so it's 54 calories a slice, but you get 3 biscuits in a slice. So you're talking over 160 calories for your little pack. Give me that any day. I mean, they're nice enough, but I'm not that fussed, but he quite enjoys them. You only get 4 in a pack, and I'm pretty sure if you went to Home Bargains, B&M or whatever, Aldi and Lidl do really good, like, versions of them, and Glenn actually does prefer them. They're a lot crispier, and I think you get 5 lots in their packs. But these are only £1. They're on offer this week, and it's the forest fruit ones. So yeah, they're fine. I've got myself some little lozenges, and I also got some Halls soothers so I could like get around the supermarket without coughing my guts up. So I'll just have these now and again if I need them, but honestly, this is getting worse. It started last week, then it seemed to get better, and then the last couple of days it's just like getting worse now, and I feel a bit flushed now, so I think it's definitely progressing, so I'll keep an eye on it. Got some granulated sugar. Literally, we probably buy one of these once a year. Hardly ever, but got that. I think just like for if I'm stewing Glenn some rhubarb, I'm going to need some sugar. I wasn't sure how much we had left. I don't think we've got very much, so that'll be the annual sugar. We'll see how long it is till I buy some more. I bought my 1 little bottle of wine. This will probably last me over a week. But every now and again, I really do enjoy a glass. And so it is the Castellero del Diablo Sauvignon Blanc. I really enjoy this wine. It's so nice. This is £7 at the moment on Club Card deal. Glenn's treated himself to some Disaronno, and this was on a Club Card deal as well. I think it's meant to be £27, and it's down to 22, and that's for the 1 litre. Glenn cannot stay out the kitchen if I'm filming. I was like, it's not my vlog, get out, I'm doing my shopping. So yeah, Glenn has got this. He must have thought I was going to guzzle his Disaronno. Anyway, it's on offer if you want to get some this week. Just got some cordial. So we've got the summer fruits, 0% added sugar, just diluted squash. Glenn's got 2 lots of Coke Zero to go with his Disaronno. Clearly he's planning on guzzling that. And then I didn't see that. I think they've got a big Pepsi Max tray on offer. Saw it on the way out after I'd paid. but I've just picked up an 8 can. I've got some coming from Amazon anyway, but not till Tuesday. And I only drink probably 1 to 2 a day. I don't drink as much as I used to, probably even like just 1 can a day, if that now, so I don't drink that much. I'd rather have a cup of tea. But yeah, that is everything. So that's my food for the week. I just think it's so expensive, but then I did buy double chicken. We have got the Serrano and the wine, the tea and the coffee. All these things just add up, don't they? And just make, I don't know, cost of living crisis, isn't it? Food is expensive. But yeah, that's everything we've got. If you want to see how I eat this, what sort of things I'm making, do check out my daily vlogs. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you've enjoyed it, do give me a thumbs up. Any recommendations of what your favourite things are in Tesco, please let me know. We have got an Aldi here though, which I haven't been in much. So if you've got any favourite things in Aldi, let me know as well. But for now, take care. I'm off for a brew. Pack all this away. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now, guys. Mwah. Bye.